I don't think the Legends community will like what I have to say, and that is that Legends Limiteds are just straight up not special anymore. Kind of had this this revelation when the two Ultras released for 7th anniversary, because they just have like, oh, Frieza has Death Beam, which sometimes stomps out most of the game. Goku has KO Guard, which is like, you know, a protective bubble around the entire team, and have units like Evolution Blue Vegeta, which all they do is long combos and not really a lot else. And we can even go back to Legends Fest. We have units like Goku Black, which it may seem like I'm cherry picking because he was not that good, and I'm comparing him to Beast, which was, you know, the #1 unit in the game. But like all he really did, like even back then, like we had like Beast had the first ever active skill, which was a special beam, and Goku Black had nothing. Like, or what? He can nullify enemy special cover changes for the entire team? That's not really that special. I'm not like, can't even compare him to Vegito. Vegito, all he did was just do the assault gauge mechanic, assault chain, but I would actually argue he did it worse. Like, he didn't introduce anything, like, they really didn't introduce anything new. I can even go back even further to when Gotenks and Ultra Majin Vegeta released. Ultra Majin Vegeta was just straight up so much better than the entire game, and then we just got Gotenks who was just pretty good. Like, it's weird to see. Now, I feel like this issue, well, I would actually say Dokkan also has this issue, but I think Dokkan has already fixed this issue years ago. Not include LFs in an anniversary, which is, I know that's really controversial to say. It works for Dokkan. Just hear me out for a second. Now, the reason why it works for Dokkan, the LRs, which are, if you don't play Dokkan, are the equivalent to Ultras, just have like the best animation. They always introduce new skill. They almost always introduce new mechanics to the game, typically during a big event like Anniversary or Global Download Celebration / Worldwide Download Celebration. So special, or not, the reason why it works so well in Dokkan is just because I don't think it's the way the game is structured. Like, they're presented, like they have everything, and it just always works for some. It always works. Like, they almost always have a KO screen and an intro, which Legends should definitely start doing. Started getting Ultra LFs, then then just LFs are just gonna feel meaningless now. Will feel meaningless more than they already are. Is there really a fix to all this? No, there is no fix to literally any of this. The Legends team they're gonna have to figure out a solution, and as I said before, I think the solution would be to just give Ultras all throughout our main celebration. That way, we get Ultras have even higher quality animations, and they can even start doing LF Ultras, which I know people are really gonna be against because of the rates, but just hear me out. Just promise. We give Ultras a pity system, and we give a pity system to Legends that actually works for Ultras. We give them a side banner unit like they did before. Now, do I think that they'll go down this direction? Hell no. Because I just don't think that the Legends team will necessarily see that way, unless like they just like do like animation, like the quality of animation on like every Ultra, which I don't think they need to do. Like, you can have Ultras with lower quality animation. Another thing that I feel like that Legends does to make Legends Limited just feel not as special is that they always, I feel like they're just not fun to use a lot of the time. Like, a lot of the LFs feels like the exact same. Like, for example, the 2 LF Vegetos we got, they're basically the exact same. They just long combos, and that's really, they just do long combos, and that's really all they're really known for. They're not really known for anything else. They're just the long combo machine. 3 Evo Vegetos we got are all like literally the exact same. It's all long combo, and that's really all they're known for. Like, I feel like LFs are just becoming a lot, or have been a lot more one note compared to all the other Ultras. Now, there are unique LFs out there, like the rare exception of Kaioken Goku, where he's just big damage, and he's just big damage and big tanking, and that's really it. And that's fine. You can have units like that. because they actually feel, you know, unique, especially compared to the Ultras. Like Kaioken Goku still manages to feel unique even with the double Ultra running around. Like he's like the one exception. Now there is no fix to this problem. There's just straight up no fix to it. Do is just straight up start putting LS on a back end. Like, you could still make them, you could still give them good animations, but like, we know an Ultra LF is coming. Everyone knows it's gonna be some stupid thing. And when that thing comes, that's just gonna make LS a lot less valuable. Like, there's gonna be even less incentive than it already is to summon for them. Now I just think that LFs, yeah, they could be special, but we need to get more like Kaioken Goku, who are the exception and not the norm, which may need to start being the norm from now on. Actual Legends team, they need to revamp the anniversary, mainly because that if we're gonna start getting Ultras on the level of Ultra Namek Goku and Ultra Namek Frieza, there's gonna be no reason to start. There's gonna be no reason to summon for Ultras, not Ultras, for LFs, especially because of how good Frieza and Goku are, and especially the quality of the animations. Now I know I already said before early in the video that nobody's gonna want nobody. People are gonna hate the idea of having Ultras in, or just gonna especially hate having Ultras in celebrations because of the rates. Now I already said that a way to fix this is just straight up just have better pity or just have better rates, and that's kind of the main fix that I feel like a lot of people would enjoy. Well, I don't really know how to segue this in, but if like people want triple tag units, if we do get triple tag units, they're gonna be Ultra units. There's no beating it on the bush. Like if we're gonna get triple tags, there's probably a 99% chance it's gonna be an Ultra. And a good example of that I have at least is the tag Super Saiyan 3 Trio from either the Broly movie or now. The reason why I think this is because if they are the first Ultra LF in the game's history, then they're gonna do their big move at the end, either the Broly movie one or the Android 16. Now I say this because I don't see those two units when they do come out. I don't see them giving like, even look at Dokkan, look at those quality of animations. I don't see translating that into 3D, putting them on models, and them just slapping it on a typical sparking LF. Like, I just don't really see, especially if they're gonna give it like the standby gimmick, then yeah, they're 100% just gonna put it on like an Ultra LF. Like, there's no beating around the bush. Now I feel like that's really all I wanted to say about just, you know, the whole LF and Ultra thing. So yeah, that LFs just straight up don't feel special, and that I think that Ultras are just gonna straight up waste them. Now that'll be it for today. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye.